Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to propose a weird question for you, and it's even weird for me to ask. But did this country make the right decision by electing Trump? Hear me out. I have a couple of claims to support my theory here, but I just heard Roseanne Barr say a little over half hour ago in an interview that she did with Dave Rubin how she herself is against globalization and this whole one world government type of world. And Donald Trump is against the same exact thing, and that was part of his campaign that he ran on, was that globalization's evil, we're losing our jobs, there's no money in the country, and everybody's failing and suffering because of it. That was part of the reason why people voted for him. And it makes you wonder, did we, like the question I proposed, did we really make the right decision by electing him? And also, before you, unsubscribe and block me and say, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, I'm a that. Look, I get Donald Trump said some seriously fucked up things during the campaign. Don't get me wrong, guy. Look, he said those fucked up things to his supporters, and then the media ran with this whole narrative that Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is this, Trump is that. Yeah, it was a media narrative, but he did say those things to his supporters. But here's the thing, though. I do want to look at globalization and talk a little more about Brexit. Now, what was Brexit? Basically, Britain leaving the EU. What's the EU? You're probably asking. It stands for the European Union, which means all the European countries, are in this one government, one collective government. And people in England were like, no, England's its own country. We don't need our politics being meshed up with other countries' politics and policies and laws. And that's a very nationalist view, but a lot of people, old and young alike, in England voted yes to Brexit because they thought of it rationally and they said, yeah, this does make sense. If we're going to succeed as a country, we need to take care of our own and not worry about anybody else. So that brings the question, since Donald Trump's election victory was kind of America's Brexit to the rest of the world, does that mean we'll succeed under his presidency, or will we crash and burn like some people say England will? I don't know. But that's the question I'm proposing. Did America do the right thing by electing Trump? I don't know. I'm curious to actually find out. Because if my theory is right, and if Roseanne Barr, Donald Trump, and all these people who are against a one world government are correct, then every country should have its own version of Brexit and worry about their own people within their own country and fix the problems within their own country instead of always worrying about other problems in the world that don't pertain to us here in America or pertain to maybe people in Italy or maybe pertain to people in France or England or Canada, so on and so forth. So that's why I want to make this short video on. I want to know what you think. See you guys.